Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be setting up my budget planner, which is the Deluxe Monthly Planner by Erin Condren. That is what I use for my budgeting, and I'm going to be setting up my September monthly spread just for my budgeting. So this has nothing to do with like my work schedule or my kids' activity schedule or anything like that, birthdays, nothing. This is strictly for budgeting. So what I do here is I like to put down my paydays from both my full-time job and Etsy, and then also I do part-time bookkeeping. I also have that, and then I also lay down all of my bills, as well as different budgeting thing like when I fill my envelopes and whatnot. So this is a stack of stickers that I'll be using, and a lot of these are mine. The majority of them are all the payday stickers, bill due stickers, whatnot. So those are available in my Etsy shop, which you can go to in the link in the description below. So we will go ahead and get started here. Now, I don't really use any kind of sticker kits for my budgeting monthly spread, and I'll get to this in another video, but I do for my actual budgeting, like here's September budget, weekly check-in, transactions, and then I haven't laid these two down yet, but it'll be sinking funds and debt tracker. And these kits I do sell also in my Etsy shop, but as far as this goes, I kind of like to just stay pretty basic with it, aside from the stickers that I have here. So we will go ahead and get started. I'm first going to start with my paydays, and I am going to begin with my full-time job payday. So these stickers here are the ones that I'm using, just a cute little script payday with a little dollar sign clip art. So I like to use these for my payday. They're really small. They just work out really cute. And if you guys noticed that, I have a really bad blister on my hand right there. It really hurts, and I actually have one right there either also, so I'm kind of a mess. Alright, so my full-time job, I actually get paid weekly on Fridays, and it is direct deposited, which is nice. So I am just going to lay down a payday script sticker on every Friday for the month of September, just like that. And then from my my bookkeeping part-time position, it kind of comes in at various times throughout the month, or I guess a time I get paid monthly, but it is normally right around the 10th, so we'll just lay that one down there, and it'll be somewhere around this day. Now normally with YouTube usually comes in, I think, on the 22nd or the 21st. I honestly cannot remember right now. However, I actually did get a YouTube check last month, even though I haven't posted any videos in the last 3 months or so. And that was kind of a collection of views from both June and July, as Google AdSense pays a month later. So like the check that people would receive in September would actually be for all of August. So I highly doubt I will see a check in September, just because I didn't meet that $100 threshold for last month because I wasn't posting any videos. So I will probably see a YouTube check, or I guess a Google AdSense check, in the month of October. So I'm just going to lay down Etsy now. Etsy, I get paid every Monday, and you can actually choose, and these also are the stickers I'm using for Etsy. Just a cute little Etsy heart, logo with the payday script. With Etsy, you can choose to be paid daily, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. And I just go with weekly. It seems to work pretty good for me. And I'm not going to lay one down here because I actually didn't have a check this week, but I will lay one down here on the 30th. And now that I have my Etsy shop back up and going again, hopefully I can get those paychecks coming back in and start bringing in an income again for Etsy. So those are my various paydays. I'm trying to decide if I want to zoom in or zoom out. That'll be good enough. So those are my various paydays for the month of September. So now I'm going to go in and start with all of my bills. So we will first go with my credit card bills. And for the credit card bills, I am using these stickers here. They're again just a, let me get a pen, this might be easier. They're just a little credit card icon with the script and then a due portion right there. And we will start on the first. So on the first is my Capital One, and that bill is $170. Alright, the next credit card type payment would be on the 10th, which is PayPal. And I actually think I am going to make some bill due stickers that actually have a PayPal icon and maybe a Capital One or Kohl's, Target, just kind of some common ones that people have. That way I can distinguish, you know, which credit card is this and which credit card is this one. So PayPal comes out on the 10th and that is $37. The next one is Apple, which comes out on the 16th. And then I'll show you my process of what I do every week with these stickers. Okay, so I said Apple on the 16th, which is $27. And then Kohl's is actually on the 17th. And that is also $27. And flip over here on the 20th. This one isn't necessarily a credit card. It's more of a loan, but we're going to go with this one. This is One Main for $305. And then the last one, debt-wise, is going to be my car. So these are the car payment bill due stickers. So they're pretty cute also. And that is on the 29th for me. And that car payment total is $612. Alright, so now next I have, we will go with my phone bill. So these are the phone bill stickers. They look like that. My phone bill is due on the 6th right here. And I think I mentioned this in my cash envelope stuffing video, but my phone bill this month is actually going to be, or actually next month. Verizon always is a month behind, so like you go the middle of August to the middle of September, and that's not due till October. So the payment that's due in October is actually extremely small. This month it was higher. It was $293. But next month it's going to be like $40. And I have, me and my mom and my son and my grandma actually all have phones on the same bill, so that's why it's so high. There's actually 4 phones there, but for all 4 next month it's going to be $40, and then every month after that it's like $203. So we have phone bill on the 6th, and then cable. So we have Hulu, so these are the cable bill dues. And Hulu is due on the 3rd. Which is $49. And I do Hulu Live. And then that's the only TV we have. We don't have Netflix or Dish or anything like that. Next is car insurance. These are similar to the car payment stickers. And car insurance is due on the 15th, but because the 15th is a Sunday, I always just bump it up to the previous weekday. So we'll just put it at this Friday, which it is $80. And then I have a few generic bills that I don't have the actual icon stickers for, so I'm just going to use, these are my pastel bill due stickers, so you have bill due, there you write in who the bill is for, the amount, and then check it once it's paid. So for these ones, I'm going to use my kids' school. So my kids go to a private Catholic school, and so they do have tuition that we have to pay. And I've actually paid a large amount of it so far, so the rest of this is basically just their lunch account that I pay every month. So I'm just going to write in here school, and it is $70. And I do have mortgage and rent icon stickers like this. However, I didn't have any printed up, and I didn't want to take the time to print them before I made this video, so I'm just going to use one of these. And my rent is also due on the 1st, but I'm just going to put it at this Monday right here, which I know is Labor Day, but so we have rent, and that is $200. And then the last kind of miscellaneous bill is actually my daughter's tumbling. And I have, this is just a sticker book that I have, so it's where I keep all of my miscellaneous stickers. And I was thinking that I had some, what am I trying to say? Oh, some tumbling. Here we go. So I have these tumbling stickers that I made. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that in here. There we go. And her tumbling is due on the 3rd. So we'll just put this one right here. and that is $125. So those are my bills every month. So there's not a ton of them, but enough. I would like to see all of the credit card ones disappear, so we're working really hard towards that with my debt snowball. So what I do, I'll just kind of break this down. What I do then with this is every week when I'm doing my weekly check-in with my budget, which I use this page for, these two pages actually, what I do is I will come in here and then, so I do these every Friday, so I will see what bills I have coming up for the next week that I need to pay. All of my bills, well, almost all of them, I pay online, but I don't have them set up as automatic payments. I just go in and schedule them every Friday. When they're coming up, I go in and schedule them online, and then I'll come in here and check off those bills that I've scheduled, and I do that every single Friday, just because then I feel like I have more control opposed to when I have them on automatic payments. So that's what I do with this. I also have a expense tracker that I am going to add into here. This is a new planner, so I haven't got it in here. But when I do my first weekly check-in for the month of September, you guys will see how I use my expense tracker to track the various, any gas, groceries, spending, and then any sinking funds that I've used and anything unbudgeted. I track that here, and then I kind of move them over to here and here just to kind of see where I'm at. So you guys will see that when I do my first weekly check-in on this Friday here. So I think that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed but you like what I saw, I would love to have you as a subscriber. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!